What is going on out there, my reptile junkies? What does a butane torch and PVC pipe have to do with your reptile? This one's been really requested. Guys, stay tuned and I'm gonna show you. Alright guys, I've been asked a lot as to how exactly I do the cage furniture out of the PVC pipe, and we're going to get into that. First I want to show you real quick this awesome invention on a flip-flop. Now I really want to meet the guy that decided that was an awesome idea to have a bottle opener on the bottom of your flip-flop. So somebody needs a drink opened, you just stepped in a nice steamy pile of dog poo and you walk over there and you pop their drink, and
probably not the best invention ever.
Your immune system needs a little bacteria from time to time, so maybe he was a forward thinker.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, I've been asked quite a bit about this PVC stuff. Before we get into it though, on a serious note, you're playing with a torch, and I don't want to hear anybody getting their house burned down because they see the guy on YouTube that does the reptiles telling them to use a torch and PVC pipe. Secondary, there's a lot of nasty fumes that come off of this stuff when you're doing this. That's why we're outside today. You know, wouldn't want to do it in the shop or anything else. So plenty of ventilation. And guys, if you've never used a torch, or my younger viewers out there, ask your parents first before you go into trying to do something like this. Please, unless
and they can help you out.
Yeah, I mean a catastrophe. You know, I'd hate to hear that. Like I said, somebody went and said, "Yeah, this guy showed me on YouTube," and you burn your house down. So no house burning. Check
but
with your
it's cheap.
First.
Your parents can help you. No big deal.
Anyway, all I use just a cheap butane torch you get from Walmart. And I keep a pair of vice grips too while I'm doing it. And you're gonna need access to water if you really want to get that spotty effect that I get. What you do, I found also, guys, you got regular PVC pipe and you have CPVC. The CPVC really seems to be more bendable and pliable. You know, PVC pipe will crack and break normally when you bend on it. So if you want to do like the real vine effect and stuff, get you some CPVC. And it's really more bendable, but we just wet it down to where it's actually just dripping off of there. Just grab the torch on. And then just start cooking it. And you move kind of really slow, and it'll give you that really nice textured dotted look right there. And you can go a little bit. You can always stop and add water, guys, but as you're heating, just kind of go back and forth, and I'll show you what'll start to happen. I think somebody was calling in the last video.
We don't answer the phone at our house.
Yeah,
we just figure they'll call back if they need somebody.
That's right. We're awful. Anyway, if you're noticing, that PVC is starting to bend, guys, as I'm heating, and you're getting a really nice texture, and you hold it in a spot longer and get more of that texture. As it's bending, as you can see now, it's pretty pliable, and I wear gloves. You can just bend it. Once you get it to the shape that you want, if you want to add a little more bend, go ahead and take your hose and wet it. Just wet it down, and what'll happen is it'll harden right back up to like it never even happened. You know, you can still bend it, of course, there on that joint, but it's there. If you want to add more bend, just go back to it, or you want to add more spots, add more water to it, just like you still see the water droplets on there. And then we just kind of hold the torch and go with it. And you could spin it and get a pretty neat spiral effect, you know, just whatever you want to do. But you can play with it. PVC pipe is cheap. Just please, once again, guys, don't go out in your dad's shop and grab a torch and start melting stuff down. And the fumes that come off is pretty noxious, so
definitely outside.
Yeah, definitely outside stuff. Now you can see it's starting to get a little flexible. through here. It's flexy. I can add another bend if I want. Kind of spiral it. Get it however you want to get it. Take it back to your hose pipe. And just water it down while holding it, you know, whatever shape you're trying to get, guys, and give it a few seconds and under the water, cool down. And there you go. You got that really neat texture. It can be kind of time consuming. I've done pipes all the way up to a 4-inch with it. It really makes a neat, you know, alternative for some cage furniture that's really easy to clean. And you know, said you could just do hybrid bends you want, or you could take another piece of pipe, clamp them together, and then spiral them on top of each other as you heat them, and it'll really give you a nice effect also, guys. So like I said, I've been asked several times about that. And one other thing, once you get done, you want to clean it really good, especially if you're using it for geckos or something of that sort. And I'll show you, you get quite a bit of soot. What I normally use is just straight rubbing alcohol though, and clean it down really, really well, wash it, clean it again, and I'll let it sit.
And we've used this in many, many cages.
Yeah,
over a long period of time. Nobody has had any adverse effects. It's been a wonderful piece of furniture for them.
And you can see how it's getting cleaner and cleaner. When you use that alcohol, it'll really clean that soot off. But you wouldn't want you know, putting this in a gecko enclosure and not wiping it down.
Definitely want to clean it first.
That soot getting all in his toe pads and such. Or, but yeah, it makes a really neat alternative for some cheap, I guess you could say environmentally friendly, other than noxious fumes.
Well,
cage
not
furniture.
Environmentally friendly to us making it, but environmentally friendly to them in their cage once it's clean. That's the point. Cheap furniture that can be made easily.
Yeah, and you know, you can go however crazy you want to go with it, guys, and it really makes an awesome piece of cage furniture. It's easy to clean. You can just take it out, and you can just take it out and hose it off, wipe it down, and it's right back in. Now, one thing I'll tell you too, I should have showed you on here, and I guess I can fire the torch up. But either direction on your bigger pipe, you know, of course you've got an open end. So don't forget to close off your ends. And all you would do for closing off an end, and I'll show y'all real quick. Let's get a little hotter. Once you get that sucker hot, it gets pliable. And you take your pliers, should be good. Squish it together, guys. Once again, the hose. Cut that off, I know it's loud. Oh, squish it together. And this way, if you got, you know, any of your smaller lizards, you know, they can't get inside, maybe get stuck in the pipe. You know, of course, if it's a big piece of pipe, you don't have to worry about it. But these smaller pieces,
a really nice hod.
Yeah, these smaller pieces here, you just, you know, if you're worried about your lizard getting in, heat them up, crimp it down. That's it. That's all there is to it. Go build you some cage furniture. Go to Walmart, get you one of these butane torches. I've had this cylinder. I've got 2 other cylinders over there, but I've had this one for a while, and we built a lot of stuff out of this cylinder.
They last a really long time.
And just play with it, guys. You know, wet it down. You know, there's all kind of things you can do. I want to try something like putting, you know, something like either maybe Vaseline or some kind of, to see if I can get a streak pattern out of it. So that'll probably be next, and I'll do some updates, you know, as I find something cool, helps to build with it. But yep, looking for some cage furniture, and I had several requests on that on the PVC pipe, so there it is. I hope it was informative. I hope you enjoyed it, and Also, real quick before we go, guys, we got a lot of cool entries already on the contest that's going on. A lot of good guesses. It's going to be interesting to see how that shakes out. So,
an update soon on when exactly we decide to reveal the winner.
That's right. Yeah, it shouldn't be, you know, week and a half, guys. I was just going to see once the comments kind of slow up, I'll just throw a video together and announce. I want to give everybody a chance. The people that might have not been able to watch, if you're actually
give everybody a chance to guess.
Yeah, if you're taking the time to watch my videos, at least I'll give you time to guess.
At least a week, maybe a week and a half, but we'll give you a for sure date pretty soon.
Happens. I mean, you know, I'm doing this for you guys. I appreciate the support. Glad you guys, you know, y'all enjoy these videos, and hope to bring you more good stuff here in the future. So stay tuned, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching.
As always, thanks for watching.